Hi everyone, my name is John Diana. I am one of the interpreters or educators here at the Museum of York County, and today I am here to present a creature feature on one of the world's most ancient creatures, sharks. Now you may be wondering why I use the term ancient. After all, unlike the, say the dinosaurs or the animals of the ice ages, sharks are still around. But scientists do believe that they came into the picture almost 450 million years ago. Now, some of these early sharks didn't look exactly like what we see swimming in the oceans today, but just because something does not look like its modern day counterpart does not mean that they're not related. And as a matter of fact, if we zip forward about 430 million years from when those first sharks came around, we will see some that bear a pretty good resemblance to what we do have today. I have here the tooth of Megalodon, shark you guys probably know pretty well. Now, scientists used to believe that this animal looked a lot like just a giant great white. But we now know that this animal actually looked a lot different from a great white. It had a squashed jaw, a shorter nose, and even accounting for the larger size, Megalodon would have had exceptionally long fins. What I do want to focus on here is those teeth. You can tell a lot about what a shark eats just by looking at its teeth. You see these serrations here? You may see the serrations here. Little sharp edges and the triangular knife-like shape of the tooth. This means that the shark involved would have to cut through a lot of fat and meat and make things like that easier to eat. For example, great whites today, they'll eat a lot of seals, sea turtles, even small whales, and Megalodon probably would have eaten whales as well. But in the larger fish's case, as you might have guessed, those would be full grown. You can even find some sharks that have teeth that are kind of like ours, flat, meant for crushing things like shellfish. And some sharks have kind of needle-shaped teeth like this one here. This means that they have to hold on to fast or slippery prey and make sure that that prey does not escape. And one of the sharks I'm going to talk about next that has needle teeth is one of my favorites, the bull shark. Okay, now the bull shark, again, is one of my favorite species, but it's also one of the few species I would not want to dive with. Mostly because they are incredibly aggressive. Most sharks are not very hostile toward humans. Matter of fact, we don't even taste very good to them. But the bull shark just doesn't care. As I said, they're incredibly aggressive, hostile, and they're one of the few species that can tolerate fresh water, so they can swim up rivers. Fortunately, we do not see bull sharks in the Piedmont because dams impede their process upriver. Now, the final shark I'm going to talk to you guys about today is the dogfish, this shark right here. Dogfish are pretty interesting, again, because they're very common around here. Especially up near Cape Hatteras, North Carolina. There are a lot of dogfish at Cape Hatteras. In addition, within the livers and stomachs of the dogfish, you will find a chemical called squalene, which turns out to be a pretty powerful antibiotic. It's named after Squalidae, the dogfish family, and it can treat things like ringworm pretty effectively. I bet you didn't know that sharks could be used in medicine. Well guys, that concludes another creature feature. Hope you learned something, hope you had a little bit of fun. And stay tuned on our Facebook and Instagram accounts for more programs and updates. Thank you.